What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Hardbody 10. I want to talk to you guys about sacrifice. Sacrifice is giving up something, right? So in order to reach your fitness goals, you're going to have to give up something. Basically, all your bad habits, everything that got you to where you're at, as far as being overweight, having high blood pressure, diabetes, whatever it may be, it's a sacrifice. In order to put on muscle, it's a sacrifice. In order to be healthy, it's a sacrifice. And it takes discipline as well as being part of that sacrifice, because the gym is inside the gym is not the problem. The problem is outside the gym, is when you don't have the discipline to let your family and friends know, co-workers know, that you're trying to break all your bad habits, which is going to take a sacrifice, which meaning, not having that burger and fry with your friend, not having that piece of cake, or not having that piece of pizza. When you first start a program, it's basically all about that sacrifice. Sacrifice meaning you got to give up all the bad habits in order to see your results. It's hard, you guys. Yes, I agree. I've been in those shoes. But it doesn't happen overnight. Take one day, one step at a time. Learn the basic fundamentals of eating right, sacrifice, and get rid of those old habits that got you in the situation that you are in the first place. And then, you got to start at step 1 in order to get to step 10. So many people, we try to look at other people who want to mimic them when they're already at step 10. Basically, it's a process. It's a sacrifice that those people have put themselves through in order to get the results that you are looking at. So never compare yourself to someone else, because they've already went through that sacrifice. They've already gave up all their bad habits, all the bad things that they've done to put them in the situation of being overweight, being having high blood pressure, or living on medication, you guys. Again, being healthy, putting on muscle is a sacrifice. You gotta give up in order to get success. You gotta continue to learn. Learn the basic fundamentals. Don't just settle for any type of diet or any type of training program, because that's always a right way and a wrong way to do things, okay? Like proper form and technique. I'm very huge on form and technique, you guys. And there's a lot of videos out there. Yeah, you can look at the video, but do you know how to breathe in, how to breathe out? Do you know to keep your feet flat on the floor when you're doing squats? Do you know to push up from your heels up from the squat, as well as for the deadlift? Put an arch in your back. Don't lean. That's what a lot of times when someone is doing squats, when they're going down, they end up sticking their hips out instead of sticking their hips down and keeping everything underneath them and pushing up from the floor up, where your hamstring and glutes are involved. So in order to reach your fitness goals, you guys, or if it's weight loss, or if it's just changing the way that you want to eat, or just change the way you've been doing things, it's going to take a sacrifice. You have to give up all those bad habits, you guys. And I'm not perfect. Yeah, I have cheat meals here and there, but I choose when I have my cheat meals. Very seldom. I don't like the way I feel. So the thing is, you take one day, one step at a time. There is no overnight success. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do this. I mean, there's a lot of people out there suffering around the world. They believe that they can't do it. They believe that, success happens overnight. No, it doesn't, you guys. You gotta put in the time. You gotta put in the work. If you're 18 to 100 years old, that's still hope. But you gotta put in the sacrifice. You have to give up those old habits, the things that got you where you're at in the first place. Being overweight, not being happy with your body and how you look, When you're healthier and you're eating better food, your brain functions better, you sleep better, you feel better about yourself, you think better, you talk to people better, you're more optimistic than being pessimistic, being negative. That type of food, what you eat affects the way you think as well. It affects your energy, it affects your weight, it affects everything. And I'm not an expert, and I know I'm not, I'm a long way from that. But what I do know is the knowledge and wisdom and experience that I gained over the years of 28 going on 29 years of training. And I just had a birthday. I am 56 years old, and I love my life right now because of all the great, the eating, all the sacrifice I put in, the habits that I had to break in order to get where I'm at, which African American again, like I said before, growing up in Houston, Texas, I love fried food, fried chicken, fried beef tripe, fried pork chops, fried everything. I had to give all that stuff up. It was a sacrifice, but you know what, you guys? You give up the sacrifice, give up those old habits. In the long run, it will be worth it. Let me know your comments. Subscribe to my channel, you guys. Let me know how I can improve or help you, or what information, what you need in order to be a best version of yourself. Never quit, never give up on yourself. Always love yourself. Again, you have to sacrifice. Give up all those old habits. Let your family and friends know, I'm in a new program. This is what I need to do, and help them to understand. You need their support in order for you to break that habit. The most important person to break that habit first is you. If you want them to understand and help you break those habits. Sacrifice is giving up all those bad habits, the things that have gotten you in the place where you're at today. Obese, high blood pressure, cancer, high cholesterol, whatever it may be, you guys, is coming from the sugar, the food, all the bad eating. It's a sacrifice to be fit. It's a sacrifice to put on muscle. It's a sacrifice to maintain it day in and day out. And I thank God that I'm able to have great health. I get a physical once a year. And I was done within 20 minutes. Everything was great. Everything was perfect. I was able to touch my toes. Whatever my doctor asked me to do, I was able to do. And he was amazed at what I was able to do at 56 years old because of the sacrifices and all of my bad habits that I overcame or had to overcome in order to look this way. Have your cheat meals, but have them in moderation. Even if you choose not to or do, have them in moderation. You are in control of your own destiny, your own life. No one else is. The TV isn't, the doctor isn't. Don't allow the doctor to tell you, you got so many days to live, or you'll do this and this and that. Believe in yourself. Take on the sacrifice. Get rid of all those bad habits, you guys. I'm living proof, and there's a lot of other people out there that are living proof that their journey and their testimony is real. It wasn't easy. Take the sacrifice, break all the bad habits. Mr. Hardbody 10, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Have a great day, everybody.